Hi guys, welcome back to the descriptive programming. This second part. Today not gonna describe anything today, so I'm just gonna do descriptive programming for the login part, and then create a new order. All those things I'm gonna do descriptive programming. I hope you guys have done some practice at home with this flight reservation. So I'm gonna show you today how to do everything full descriptive programming. So let's do it. So I have a design document, all the properties and values I have, and then all the properties and values I have for the login part. So I'm just gonna do the descriptive programming straight. So I'm gonna open my application first, like system util.run. So I'm gonna run the application, right? So I should have the path is the path. Control C, copy the path, and then paste it here. Okay, so let's run that. So PHP gonna open the application for me. Yeah, that's good. Okay, nice. So second line, I'm gonna start doing. First one, I need the agent name. I'm gonna insert the agent name, right? So let's doing with the comment, because the comment is important to write for the other people to understand. The first line I have created, open the application, and I'm gonna make this is comment using Control M. So QTP not gonna run. This line is green line is for understanding what happening in this line number 2, and I'm gonna enter another comment like login in flight application. Control M, that means it's a comment. Let's write a descriptive program for that, like dialog, which is parent object, and what is the parenthesis open, quotation open, and the class name, properties actually. So I'm going to use the text. Control C, Control V. No, it did not copy it here. Okay, so copy, Control C and Control V, and then colon equal. I think let's get change here. What was here? Login. Okay. So this is login. I'm not copy pasting because I'm writing. You guys, good practice to do copy pasting, so you're not gonna make any mistake. Remember, one space between that, or one space extra space or extra dot or extra character between that is gonna be problem with your script. Is gonna give you error. So be careful with that when you're gonna do. Alright, so dot, I'm gonna insert the child object class name. This is a WinEdit. So all case sensitive, so be careful. Alright, open parenthesis and open quotation. What I'm gonna use, attach text. So I'm gonna copy that attach text. I'm gonna paste it here, and then colon equal, what is the agent name? Agent name. It has a colon after that, and quotation close, and parenthesis close dot. What I'm gonna do, set some values like America. Alright, done. So first line is done. Just copy first line and paste here. Okay, I know I'm gonna work with the same parent dialog. So we need it attach text, just the value here gonna be changed, like password, and it has a quotation set. I wanna use a different password like Mercury, and then I'm gonna create the line number. Control C and paste it to line number 7. I know I'm gonna click on OK button in line number 7. So this is the win button instead of the WinEdit box. Win button, button, and now attach text I'm gonna use the text, so I'm gonna delete here from here something like text, and this is not the value, it's not a password, it's okay. So okay, and I'm not gonna set here, I'm gonna click. So click. So my first part is done, login part, and now I'm gonna do the next one. So let's debug the first part, and then I'm gonna go for the second one. Second one is create order. So let's debug. Press F11. Done. And then ready to debug on line number 2. Press F11. Ready to debug line number 5. Press F11. 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 Done. So whatever the script I created using descriptive programming, I have done debugging. So I think successfully I have created all the script. Now I'm gonna go for the second part, this one, flight reservation, and I have my all of those things here. So let's create rest of the script from line number 10. So this is not anymore dialog, this is the parent. I need to know what is the parent. The parent is a flight reservation. What is the class name? Window. So window is a parent right now. So window, parenthesis open, and what property I'm going to use? Quotation open, text property. From here I'm going to use text property, and colon equal, just not typing, colon equal, what's the property value I'm going to use? This value. So this value I'm going to use to identify this object, and then quotation close, parenthesis close, dot, what's the child object? Date of flight. Look, here you have to do one thing. This is a win object. Win object is non-standard object. So if there is a non-standard object, QTP not going to identify this object. So you have to convert the non-standard object to standard object. I'm going to show you how to do it, how to convert it. So this one, right? So you have to use another tool. QTP has another tool. From the tool, there is object identification. This is another tool, small tool. You see that? User defined. So you can change non-standard object to standard object only in the standard Windows add-in, when is the standard window add-in, not in the web-based application. You cannot do it. So user defined, you're gonna click on user defined, and then you're gonna map which object you wanna change to the non-standard object to standard object. This object, right? After I click on hand sign, I click on here. So this is the mask class, window class, and I'm gonna map to, not dialog. This is a single line edit box that you can write something, right? So this is a single line edit box. So I change to single line edit box. I add it, and I click on OK button, and then click on OK button. Done. So it's modified already. So if you spy right now, if you spy the object, date of object, this is a win edit. Before it was win object, now is win edit. Properties and value all are same. It did not change, just change the class name. I changed the class name, so this I modified it to win edit, right? Win edit. So I'm gonna write here win edit, and then open parenthesis and open quotation, right? And then I'm going to use the properties attach text, attach text, and colon equal, what's the value? Date of flight. This value I'm going to use. This value I'm going to use. And then quotation close, parenthesis close, dot, what are you going to do? You're going to set, right? You're going to set, what are you going to set? The date. So date you can write, I told you in the previous video that you can add date on two ways. So I'm going to use this way, 07 12 15. Let's see if it works or not, otherwise I'm going to use the different one. Okay, so I'm gonna copy the line first. Okay guys, so the line created for the first one for the second flight reservation page. So I'm going to copy that, paste it here. So I'm going to change something. I know the parent window object is the same, and second one is fly from. This is a win combo box, so I need to change this object class name win combo box and paste it here. And different, I think attached text is there, but the value is the same and value is different. So instead of the date of flight, I'm going to paste that fly from where, that I have to know. So look, it should be exactly same, like DENVE at Denver, so it should be exactly whatever written here. Okay, so like fly from Denver. Alright. Oh no, I have written wrong place. It should be here, Denver. Okay, copy that line and paste it here. Okay, I know this line fly to is also win combo box attached text property I'm going to use, but different value, fly to. Copy. I'm going to paste in here fly to, and set different city name like London, LONDON, should be exactly whatever written here, like London. Okay, and this is, I need to change, not set, I'm selecting, like selecting from the list, right? This is a combo box, this is a list drop down, so I'm going to select. It should be select instead of the set. Okay, so this created, and after that I'm going to click on flight button, right? So this part is same. Dot win is the win button. Yeah, this is the win button. So I'm gonna write win button. What is the property I'm gonna use? Text colon equal, what is the value? Flight, all capital F. Okay, quotation close, parenthesis close. What I want to do, click. So after I click on there, what will happen? It will open a dialog box. Which dialog box? This dialog box. Flight table will open, right? Flight table will open. In this box, I'm going to click on OK button, right? So what I'm going to do, this is the parent window. Under this parent, what is the child? This flight table dialog box is child. So what is the class name? Dialog. So I'm going to write here dialog. And what is the property I'm going to use for the dialog? Text. I didn't use a quotation. Text colon equal, what is the value? Flights table, right? This is the value I'm going to use for this dialog box. Quotation close, parenthesis close. In the dialog box, what is the grandchild? What is the grandchild? This is the OK button is a grandchild. So this is the OK button. Which is the class name? Win button. So I'm going to write win button. Parenthesis open, quotation open. What is the property I'm going to use? Text colon equal, what is the value? OK, and both capital. Quotation close, parenthesis close. What I'm going to do here, click, right? Nice, done. Alright, after that I'm gonna insert name. So this line gonna be similar like this one. So I know this is under window parent, this is child WinEdit, right? This is the WinEdit, and I'm going to use the property attach text. So attach text is here, but the value is name colon. So I'm gonna use the value name colon. I want to set something. I want to set the name, right? So whatever the name, passenger's name, right? So I can use Zahid, the passenger's name. After that I'm gonna click on insert order button. So it's gonna be similar like this one. So I know this is the under window parent object, and this is the win button. You see the class name, so win button. Which property I'm gonna use? Text, but value is different. So this value I'm gonna use Control C. I'm gonna paste here, Control V. So this is the value, and I'm gonna click there. After that, the new order will be created. After that, I'm gonna close this window. I'm gonna close this whole window. After finish the creator, right? Control V dot CLOS. So I'm gonna close the whole parent. Which one is the parent? The flight reservation. I want to close this. So this is the window and properties and value, and I close it. Okay, so my whole script is created. So first line, systemutil.run and the path of the application. So QTP will open the application, and then QTP will do login using those 3 lines, and QTP will create an order using those all the things. After that, and QTP will close the application using that. So let's debug the whole thing. Before you debug or run, you have to make sure that all the application are closed. If multiple application is open, QTP will be confused which application QTP gonna use for this descriptive programming. So let's debug. Press F11. This window will come. Press on OK. So QTP is ready to execute line number 2. I'm gonna press F11 again. QTP gonna execute line number 2. Now QTP is ready to execute line number 5. I'm gonna press F11. Execution is done for the line number 5. I'm gonna press F11 again. Execution done line number 6. Execution is done line number 7. So I'm pressing F11 line by line. QTP is executing all the script line by line. Okay, so this application is open, successful login. So QTP need to create an order, right? Pressing F11. Okay, it found a problem. What problem? Object description match more than one of the object currently displayed the application. So what has happened? I'm executing date of flight, right? So QTP found whatever the properties and value I gave, QTP cannot identify the object. QTP is saying me that there is multiple objects is there. Those have same properties and value. So what I have to do? Because one property and value is not enough to identify this object, so I have to add another property and value. So within 2 quotations, one set is done, and I'm gonna provide comma and quotation open. I'm gonna insert another properties. I have another property for that. Look for date of flight, regular expression window type. Date of flight. This. native class. I can use native class. You see, that's why I always recommend to gather 2 properties at least, because you don't know, sometimes you need 2 properties. So I insert another property, colon, equal another value, right? What is the value of the native class? ms mask window class. So, and quotation close. So within one parenthesis, this one is one of property and value, comma, this one is another property and value. 2 quotations. You see that? One quotation open, one quotation close, one quotation open, one quotation close, but it's one parenthesis. Okay, so let's run line number 10. How? I don't want to run the previous line because my application is open here. So I want to run line number 10. How? Right click. Look where I click. Right click on line number 10 in the gray line. If you click left button of the mouse, it will give you a stop. It's called stop point, like red mark. Stop point. Left button of the mouse. Stop point. Like I want to run until line number 9. I don't want to run line number 10. Then I can put stop point and then I can run. So Qt will run until line number 9. But if you click on right button of the mouse here, you see one line is selected. I want to run from line number 10 to bottom. So run from line number 10 to all the way is down. So run from step. Qt is running one by one. Okay, here is the problem. It's not matching. It's not still matching. Whatever the property I use is not matching. So maybe the date I have to use slash. You remember I said 2 ways you have to use. Try both ways. So let's see right now. I put slash in between, run from step. Let's see Qt can enter date or not. Yes, working. Okay, now is the problem. Line number 15, same thing, cannot identify the name WinEdit. Let's see what happened. Line number 15, window text flight reservation dot WinEdit, attached text name, and I set Jahid, but QTP cannot find the object to write here something. Why? I don't know. Let's see what happened. Let's spy. Let's see for the name, right? What property I use and what property I have. Maybe I made some mistake. That's why QTP cannot identify. WinEdit attached text name. That's perfect. But QTP cannot identify this. Let's use another property for that, because one is not enough. Let's use regular expression window class. Colon equal, what is the value? Edit. Okay, let's run line number from 15. Yes, now it can identify, and then you click on insert order and then close. So it's done. Let's run slowly. So make slow my script, running slow because running too fast. Tool options, run, make some delays like 200 milliseconds, make 2000 milliseconds. Let's run it from the beginning. It will run slowly and you can see what's happening. It's running slowly. Click on OK. Logged in successfully. Data flight is done. Flight from is done. Flight to is done. Click on flights. Click on OK button. And inserting name. Click on insert order and done. It's creating order. After that it's gonna close my application. So this is the descriptive programming, guys. So you guys have to practice more so you will understand what's happening where. And the main thing of automation, that you have to understand what is the problem of the application, what is the problem of the script. If any error message come, then you have to understand the error, and then you have to analyze the error, and then you have to find out the error, you have to solve it. This is the main thing of the automation. If you don't know how to find out the problem, if you don't know how to analyze the error, if you can understand the error, then is a problem. So you guys have to understand the error, and then you have to find out. Again, one extra space or one extra dot, or if you miss one quotation, or instead of the double quote you put the one single quote, then is a big problem, guys. Okay, so very careful. Okay, thank you so much. This is the descriptive programming for window based application, and next video I'm gonna show you how to do web based application. Thank you so much. Have a good day.